welcome back to another episode of We're Running Out of Time. And how many more cabinet doors can we paint?
So, here we are.
Painting.
In the garage.
Again.
The scramble just elevated earlier today when the realtor texted us and said, hey, is there any way that you guys can close sooner?
And like a dum-dum, I of course said, sure, let's do it.
Sure, what's a week sooner? Which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you haven't packed up anything in your house, your camper's not ready, it's torn apart, we don't know where the hell we're gonna go. So, here we are. Alright.
Alright. To the paint.
This paint's super thick, especially when it's like, 30 degrees out.
Trying really hard not to get my sweater.
Yeah, because in case you didn't know, it's second week in November and it's Christmas sweater season already.
It's not Christmas sweater season, okay? It's just this Christmas sweater season. It's my favorite one. It says, blah, 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 lots of dogs. And I feel like you can only wear it so many times before Christmas, so I have to really optimize the time. If I start wearing it after Thanksgiving, I only can wear it once a week, which gives me 4 wears. If I wear it a month earlier, I can get 8 wears.
The fact that you've thought that out.
Science.
It's pretty sad. You ever have that happen? Where you're like, I'm just tired of going to work every day and dealing with the people that I'm working with. It's different for me. I work construction, so you know, and like I said, I've been working 6 days a week since 4th of July, so you just get, well, really effing tired of the people that you're around every day. Not all of them. I've made some lifelong friends on this job, and did some good networking and stuff, and met some really cool people. So yeah, it's time to mosey on down the trail to something different. Nothing wrong with that either, and I learned that. This paint, you can't just, I'm gonna quick touch it up, because, winds up looking like a pair of drawers after Taco Tuesday, kind of streaky.
You're disgusting. But the doors are looking really good.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna turn you guys this way.
See? Streaker.
But the doors are looking really good. I don't know if in this lighting you can really tell. It's kind of dark. And we got a whiny Waylon. He's jealous that he's not out here.
Hey. Yeah.
But they look really good. There's a few touch-up spots that we're going to do once we get them fully up. But yeah, come this way. Is that a bear?
It's a bone.
He's a good boy.
These are pretty rough already.
And I don't think we need to sand those.
Really? They're just dirty.
I need to wipe that. We're not even sanding it, so I gotta do it the best chance.
Wipe it down. We've never owned a camper before, so all this stuff is all new to us. And these doors are literally just like, well, hang on, I gotta get this thing out of here. They're literally 1/8 inch particle board filled with foam. Like, I think they just cut a thing of styrofoam and then, well, that's solid. I don't know how they make them, but they're literally particle board and styrofoam, which I get. Saves weight. You know what they say? If you ain't cracking, you ain't rocking.
Welcome back to day 2 of painting cabinet doors. We think we might know where we're heading to first, so that's kind of exciting.
It's a big might.
He's not that excited about it.
Oh, farts.
Oh no. I think we can get that off.
Is it paint?
Yes. I think that
So
my
much for a
tape
bigger
job
video.
wasn't that great. Can you see that on camera?
Hey, you gotta.
That's tape.
You gotta go get her paintbrushes. They're not.
Can we just paint the glass and call it a day?
Well, that didn't work.
It's literally the whole way around. I know it was cold when I taped it, so like maybe I just didn't get a good stick.
It might scrape off.
Just so you guys can get a little bit of a better idea. Don't mind that gross piece of wood, but so much for that tape job. It did nothing. We decided we were just gonna paint it. See?
Hope it sticks to the glass.
We just decided to put it in the effort bucket and move on because we also have these guys down here, which have a lot more just like definition to them, which would be a pain in the butt to tape off anyway. So we're just gonna put it in the effort bucket and move on. Let's hope it sticks. All right, I'm not gonna film the last door and the last 2 doors. I think you know what it looks like. Considering we only have
Because we have to.
We only have 10 days until we have to be out of the house, but no stress at all. I think by the time you guys see this, we'll be down to like less than 7 days, so we are we're literally in crunch time, but I like to think I work pretty well under stress, so I guess we'll find out.
But somebody does.
Hey everyone. We're out here.
Today's episode of This Old House.
We're out here sanding again. Day number 3 this week so far. 4. It's never ending. So, update on these doors. I was correct when I said maybe we should sand them first. Because, oh no, the paint, it's not sticking. So, now I get to sand it all down. He did door number 1. So I'm gonna do 2 and 3 while he barricades himself over here to keep the sand dustings out.
Set up a makeshift door to try and keep the sawdust or the sanding dust out of this side of the garage. It's really all I got.
It moderately works, but
Kinda.
I'm gonna put you guys away so I can get to sanding. I would show you, but it's kind of messy and I don't want to break my camera, so we'll be back.
Go on, get.
I procrastinated a little bit this morning because it's cold and snowy. Like, this is our first snow of the year that's like official accumulation. I think we got like 2 or 3 inches last night, so kind of just like waiting it out. I edited a little bit this morning. We did start packing last night, so like that's super exciting. But it's time to go to the camper and finish the rest of the cabinet boxes so we can put everything together and hopefully start on the flooring, which we did buy this weekend. So hopefully tomorrow, because I should be able to get the first coat of cabinet paint and then the second coat on first thing tomorrow morning. And it's only in the back half, so the only part that's not done is the bathroom and the bedroom. So that means while that's drying, we can start on the flooring in like the living room area and the kitchen. So let's get into this. All right, I'm at the camper. It's been a day already. I didn't get nearly as much done because it's really cold in here. We can't run the furnace off the generator, and our little electric heater up there is not strong enough to heat up the entire place, just the little itty bitty front part. So I've been sitting here freezing. My little fingies are numb, but I did get all of this sanded, all the drawers, the last little bit of this one, and the last little bit up there. So not a lot of progress, but a little bit. So I'm getting ready to leave for the day, and I'm sitting right here, texting my husband. And I was like, huh, that's weird. I hear dripping. We have a leak. I mean, you can't tell. There's not a ton of water in here, but it is like literally actively dripping. And based on where it's coming from, I think it's coming from here, but I'm hoping it's just because the slide wasn't bumped all the way, like extended out all the way, and then it snowed. So I'm hoping that it's just random snow melting from up above and coming back down, but I guess we'll see if it's been like an ongoing thing that we just haven't noticed when we pull up the carpet to do the flooring. But if you want a little sneak peek at the flooring, I'll flip you around so you can see it. There's a little sneak peek of the flooring. I put just a few of them down to give us a good idea of what it's going to look like. It's going to look so good. I originally wanted to go darker, but Home Depot and Lowe's, neither of them were able to get us the flooring, and I have a few little clips of us like walking down the aisle at Home Depot and at Lowe's, so I'll just put the one in from Home Depot since that's where we bought the flooring from, of us walking down like the two options that we were going to go with. So I'll put it in, but it's not the right color. So this is a little bit lighter, but I liked the oaky tones in it, so I think it's going to tie everything in pretty well. So, but I'm going to leave my bucket there under the leak, and we're going to fill you in a little bit later as to what's going on. I think I'm going to call this anything that can go wrong will go wrong right before you have to move into an RV. This is our first leak. And man, has this been a learning curve, but I'm glad I caught it before I left because I feel like it would have been way worse if I would have left and then came back and found it tomorrow or the next day. So I'm thankful, but still a little upset. Anyway, so I texted Chris about it. He's at work right now, and I was like, hey, just so you know, I found a leak. It's coming from this area right here. I think it's coming from the slide. And he said, why don't you try bumping in the slide? And I did, and literally I found where it was coming from. So it's leaking here, and as you can tell, there is quite a bit of water in that, and I collected quite a bit in here too. So definitely it's quite moist right now, but I think we need to do a little bit of caulking or put a new seal in down here in that bottom corner, because I'm pretty sure that's where it's coming in from. That, and we also need to auto level again because it's been parked here for a while. I want to make sure we level everything back out again so it stops it from leaking, but I'm not comfortable doing that because I've never hooked up the trailer to the truck before. So we're just gonna keep my buckets there for now and wait until Chris comes, and he's gonna be my savior. So love you, honey. I was just considering sliding the slide back out all the way and hopefully that would stop it, but I'm too scared because it's leaking so bad. Alright, it's all the way back out. Gotta try to like watch for the leak. Now I'm paranoid that every little drip that I hear is coming into the camper. Someone please tell me this isn't normal. This isn't a normal thing to stress about. Or is this what I'm getting myself into? Just stress. It's fine. Everything is fine. Alright, can confirm. Sliding the slide in did not fix it. So I'm going to slide it back in, put the bucket under it, and see if Chris and I can come back out and try caulking every single square inch of the slide to fix it. So, to be determined.